Hey everyone, welcome to ICARUS. This is a game kind of like the Valhalla kind of series where you basically have a character, you go in and you build, you survive, you level up, you hunt, you forage, you craft, you build. But this game's a little different. It does have a game mode like that, but it also has these missions. And it's kind of cool. You drop in as a fresh spawn every time. The reason why I say fresh spawn is because you have one character that levels up. Like right now I'm level 20, right? And you level up and you drop in every time with the same character. So you have the same skill tree. The points that you spend on the skill tree, the points you spend on the tech tree, they know how to craft a bench. Okay, so your character is always going to know how to craft a bench until you respec that character. It's really cool in that sense. So let's just get in, play the game.
Welcome to Icarus, friend.
We're going to jump in
UDA says
and
we gotta drop you in a safe,
confirm a loadout here.
well-mapped zone
Alright.
your first time down. They must have been thinking of some other planet. You'll see for yourself soon enough. There's a ways to go before you head out hunting for exotics. Right now, it's about
Is there a way to
learning
make you be quiet? The confirm loadout screen that I was just on, you can like buy permanent items. Well, permanent items, you got to build them. You have to spend money to build them. You research them, then you build them, and you can bring them into missions, right? I'm currently have my main character. I get it's all the same character, but my main playthrough is already in a mission. So we're doing this mission without a loadout because he has all my loadout stuff. Just to show you what the game's like.
Welcome to Icarus, friend. Looks like your first time down here. Call me Soul. Looks like paradise. But don't be fooled. The air's poison, wildlife's out to kill you, and the weather's like nothing you've ever seen.
Uh-huh.
You'll need to make yourself some shelter soon enough. But you know what you're doing, right?
Yes.
That's why you came all the way out here and dropped with nothing.
Yes.
'Cause you could. Well, UDA wants you to show you understand the basics before they send you anywhere really dangerous. So get acquainted, then head back up when you're ready. Best of luck, friend. Stay safe.
Okay. So basically we got dropped in. We have stuff to do over here on the left side. I've already gathered sticks and stones. You open up your crafting menu with O. And I made a spear. It goes down here on my hotbar automatically. I also made an axe because it's asking me to. And you need an axe to cut down trees and get wood and build basically everything. So let's kind of look around the area here. What do we need to do? We need to unlock the rag torch, which I've already done that. That's in the skill tree. It's right over here. Wood rag torch. I've already researched this. I've already researched quite a bit because I'm level 20. You're supposed to be level 1 doing this, but we're level 20. Okay, so we need to craft it. For that, we need more fiber. Alright, let's go ahead and just grab a bunch of this stuff. This is all fiber. You get some sticks out of this. Not a whole lot. You get more sticks out of the trees, like these little trees. A lot of sticks come out of those. But the bushes, they drop maybe 1 or 2 sticks. But mostly your sticks are going to come from the trees. If you pick the sticks up off the ground, you're only going to get 1 stick. And that takes forever. It's a good way to get sticks, but it's easier just to walk through bushes spamming the F button. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft this. And you can walk around and move around while you're crafting. And it makes the item, puts it on L for me down there in the bottom left. So you can hit L and the light comes on. That's really nice. Okay, build a shelter and craft a bedroll to survive this harsh environment. Okay, so that's all we have to do. That's it. Then we interact with the launch dropship and complete the mission. Done. So build a shelter and craft a bedroll. So let's go ahead and build a shelter here, shall we? So to build shelters, I think all you need is wood and fiber, and then you can build walls. You can build floors. You can build the little slanty walls that go where the roof pieces are. I don't know if you can. You might only need wood and fiber also to build roof pieces. You might also need sticks. I don't remember. And this looks like one piece of wood. When you grab it, it goes up by 7. So there's a lot of wood in a tree. Like, we almost have 100. We have 107 wood out of one tree. Look how much wood dropped out of one tree. And the axe still has a ton of durability left. Like, they made this game really easy when it comes to crafting and, you know, being able to build anything you want, really. What are they running from? You see these little food signs? Those are animals, usually carnivores. Are you coming over here? I didn't think so. He's just a stupid goat. Sometimes, I guess, herbivores get that thing above their head and they come running for water. I think that's what he was looking for. But I'm standing here. Alright, so floors. Fiber and wood. So, max we can make is 9. Let's make 5. We don't need 9, right? We'll make 5. Let's go with 5. That's a good number. And I also want to make some wood beams, which are kind of a not so much of an early game item. You gotta research it, is what I mean, right? Like, you have to research everything. The only thing that comes standard on a level 1 are like your tools, like your axe, your no, I don't have my bow now. I was gonna shoot that thing. Your axe, your pickaxe, your torch. I think you even have to research a skinning knife, and you need a skinning knife in order to do anything with an animal after you kill it. So don't go hunting without the skinning knife. And I gotta turn my light on, even though it doesn't make that much of a difference because it's daytime out right now. Okay, so let's take about 12 of these things. And I'm going to hold down control and click on the floor, and it's going to put it down here automatically. But I want it on this end, so it wasn't a big use there. Okay, so let's put you here. I'm going to make my house right on top of the water. Because I can. Why not? Over there like that. And did it snap? That might be too far out. Is that too far out? That looks like it's too far. Yeah, that's too far out. Okay. So you hit Y to destroy it. And you get it back. It's literally in my inventory now. Okay. There we go. Now I don't know if we have enough floor pieces. Yeah, we do. Alright, perfect. And one here. That's not... It's a little finicky with the grid snapping. Which is slightly annoying, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Can we... Where are you at? There. Okay. Cheese. Now, the roof. We just need wood and fiber. Okay. Need more... What is it? We need more wood? Yeah, we need more wood. May as well grab fiber while we're doing it, right? Because we're going to need it. Really, you need fiber and wood and everything for everything. Alright, and also a storm is coming. That's not good. A storm has an ability, if it gets really bad, if you look up in the top right, you see like a yellow meter up there on the right. It has a cloud floating across it. You probably can't really tell right now, but that's a yellow background. And where the cloud is a green background. That basically just means this is the weather it's going to be when it's yellow. When it turns to red, it gets like very severe winds. Trees start falling over. Yeah, you'll start taking damage. It's like you want to be inside. And that's also why I'm cutting down the trees to go that way so they don't fall in my house. Because the stuff can fall in the house and break your house. And that's not cool. Alright, we'll go with 5. 5 is actually the perfect number. Alright, so we do need wood from these things, not just chopping these down for the sake of it. Even though, like I was saying, the storm knocks these trees over and they fall in your house. So I do cut down trees a lot just for the sake of it. Just so that we can, like, push them the way I want to push them. Instead of having, you know, the game decide where to push them when they fall over. Okay. This tree right here might still be a little close. I'm not sure. Yeah, hard to tell. I'm gonna knock it over there, just in case. Great. Okay, we'll knock this one over too. Because, why not? sometimes the trees fall behind me. And that's like the opposite of what I'm trying to do. You know, make them fall forward. We need some walls here. We'll go with you down here. Some walls. How many do we need? We need more than 5. I can tell you that much. So we need... Let's see. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 walls. 10 walls. One of them's got to be a door. Okay, and we just made 5. So we literally just need 5 more. Exposure. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, it's almost fine now. When it gets to the green, I think it's just light rain. And then when it gets empty, that meter up there, when it gets empty after the sun, I think it's fine. I don't even know if green means rain. Does it mean rain or does it just mean cloudy? It might just mean cloudy. I'm not sure. Okay. Anyways. Can we get 5 more walls? We can make 7. So let's do this. And we need to make a few of these. We're not going to be able to make a whole lot of them. We can make 3. We're going to need more than 3. You know what, just to knock stuff out and be able to tell what we have and what we need, I'm going to go ahead and start placing this stuff. Okay, there's the item. Alright. We have... I want to put in... And this is so much of an overkill, by the way. Because all we have to do is literally make a platform with, you know, walls around it, and then make a bed on it. That's all it's asking us to do. And we're doing all of this. Okay, let's go ahead and make a window. And this can be a door. And this will be a wall. We can make a big window over here like this. You put 2 of these together. Yeah, okay. And then wall, wall, wall. Perfect, right? Alright, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You see how that's yellow? That shows the durability. Or how much weight it can, like, withstand. Like, you know, how's it doing weight-wise? Green is great. Green, you want green. Yellow means, okay, you better slow down a little bit. Orange and red means it's going to fall. And you'll see visually that the wall is falling apart, or the floor is deteriorating, or whatever, you know, whatever is falling apart, you'll be able to see that it is falling apart, and then eventually it'll fall. Not all the time, but eventually it will most likely fall. And when I say fall, I mean you don't get refund, it doesn't drop materials, it just breaks and falls on the ground. And then you just gotta rebuild it, which is annoying. So there is a, you know, a weight support system when it comes to building here. Let's do this. And we'll do this. Okay. I'm going to put you here. Yeah, right here. Alright. We're boxed in. Put you there. Perfect. Alright, look at this little house. That's beautiful. We can make a door. You don't really... I don't make a door. Doors are good for keeping predators out, but I've never had a problem with them yet. And, whoops. Yeah, I've never had a problem with them. I mean, it kind of adds to the look of it a little bit more. It's like, ooh, wow, that's kind of cool. You know, whatever. But we need to make a bed. A bed is kind of expensive because you need 20 fur. And to get 20 fur, you need to kill quite a bit of guys. So let's go ahead and start crafting. Yeah, I want a bow if we're going to start killing things. You definitely want a bow. Unless you're going to walk up and fight like wolves and stuff with your spear. Which, I mean, you can. That's how I hunted when I first started the game, right? But my advice, research the bow. And then get the bow. And then start making arrows for it. And in order to do arrows, you need, you know, you need stone, sticks, and fiber. And stone is a little harder to come by than sticks and fiber. So get a pickaxe. Don't pick up rocks on the ground. It takes forever. Get a pickaxe and just start beating a rock. These rocks are everywhere. Very easy to come by. I mean, it takes a little bit, especially when you don't have a whole lot of stamina. My character is level 20, so, I mean, that's very low level still. Very low level. But, yeah, my stamina is better than a normal level 1 character. Because he's not a level 1 character. But, yeah. Stamina is a problem in the early game. I really hate the stamina bar. Okay, so we have 37. Let's just go ahead and make 37 of these things. And then just go start shooting, right? We just need to start shooting. But we do need a skinny knife. I forgot about that. Let's not make all those arrows. Okay. We only need 24 arrows. Really, 24 arrows will get you quite a ways, because you can retrieve your arrows that are stuck in the animal when you go to skin the animal. Or you don't even have to skin the animal. You just walk over and pull your arrow out of their body. Alright, let's look at the map. Where are we at? Okay, we're down here. I like being around the water. Because like I said earlier, the herbivores go to the water to drink. Well, so do the carnivores. But, I know herbivores will come down here, and then the carnivores are where the herbivores are, because they hunt them. So, being around the water is a good idea. But also, sometimes you can just walk back here into the forest and find some stuff. There's corn. That makes for a healthy snack. Alright, let's go ahead and get some of this oxite. And oxite, this is very important. You see my oxygen bar in the bottom left? We're not on Earth. We're on a planet, right? And the oxygen, I think, is low in this environment, even though there's deer, wolves, and like mutant zebras, whatever the hell they are. And I don't know. Our oxygen keeps going down, and we're in a suit with a helmet. See, we have a helmet on. We're in a suit. So basically, we need to eat rocks. And when I say eat rocks, I literally mean you go to inventory, right-click on this rock, and hit consume. Our oxygen refilled. We literally just ate these rocks. Like, we consumed them. Now, I know it's probably not eating these rocks. I know you're probably, like, you know, putting them... We're probably putting them somewhere in our soup. I'm sure we're not eating the rocks. That would be really strange and weird. And I just leveled up to level 21. Okay, cool. So we have plenty of those rocks. Now, for water, you literally just drink out of the lake. Drinking out of the lake sometimes will give you a debuff of, like, you get sick and your character, it says you have like the runs or something, and you don't get as much benefit from food, I think is the debuff. And your health regeneration's a little lower. Maybe it's stamina regeneration. I don't know. Something's lower just by a little bit. It can make you sick drinking straight lake water on this planet, whatever this planet is. But you can build purifiers, or you can collect rainwater, which I don't think poisons you. Again, you need tools for that, or like buildings for that, which you need to research in the tech tree. And then you'll be able to make them later in the game. Let's see. Okay, there's a deer over there. I'm going over there. The problem is we need 20 fur for a bed. And I kid you not, this deer, or that's a horse, that mutant zebra I'm telling you about, he's going to drop 2 fur. The zebra will. Alright, let's see. Where are we at? Where'd he go? Is he behind that rock? You can get sick swimming in the water, too. Which, if you go to your inventory and look at this debuff right here. Oh, I have a head injury. Okay. Well, that's not cool. Movement speed's down. Alright, here. We're just gonna shoot him. How's that for a concussion? Hunting is so much fun in this game, by the way. just because shooting things, you get your little kill cam, and it's so easy to aim the bow. Like, it's so much fun. I don't know why it's so much fun. Alright. Like I said, we'll get 2 fur off of this guy. Let's see what we get. No fur. Okay, we got no fur. We got leather, raw meat, and bone. No fur. Where's this goat? Where? Okay, there you are. You see how much fur the goat has. 4. Oh, wow. He actually has quite a bit. Now, if I had my skinning table built at the base, and then you pick up the dead animal, and you carry him over to the skinning table, and you skin the animal. See, you can pick him up like this. Okay, see, you pick him up, and you go set him down on a table, and you can skin him that way, and he drops like double the items. So it's really nice in that sense, but also you have to run back, which sucks. He dropped 6. Alright, so now it's a skeleton. You can mine the skeleton or hit it with anything. You can use an axe, pickaxe, whatever, and you get bones. We just got 24 bones off that skeleton, which is nice to get. Alright, let's go ahead and drink some poison water. Alright, what's our debuff? Tainted water. Consuming dirty water has a 15% chance to cause something. I don't know. It's just saying you have a 15% chance to get sick, which is what I was saying. Alright, and also, yes, you can shoot fish. You can hunt this way, or fish this way. Alright, and the fish isn't a fish in your inventory. The fish shows up as fish chunks, and then you put him on a campfire, and you can, eat him. Alright, Mr. Wolf, I don't know what you're doing sneaking around my area. He's not even sneaking. He's just straight up walking up to my front door. Alright, let's try building a campfire. Are we able to do that? Right here. Okay. Let's rock a campfire. While we're waiting on that to craft, you can see it in the bottom right, the little circle. There we go, it's done. Okay, I'll take all of this. And our campfire, I'm going to get right here. Okay, it needs wood for fuel, which goes down here in the bottom. And then you put all the raw meat on there, and it'll spit out charcoal and cooked meat. And if you don't eat the meat in time and it starts to spoil, there will be another stack in there called spoiled meat, which isn't really that big of a deal. Just because you see like this stack of berries, 19 stack, it's spoiling. Let's eat one. It refreshes after the 19th berry. Once it spoils, the other 18 berries are fine. And then the 18th berry will spoil. 17 are fine. And then it's got to go one at a time. So it literally takes a long time for those berries to spoil. But we're just going to eat them all anyways. Now all my bars in the bottom left are full. So let's go ahead and keep hunting, shall we? How about this shot? Ooh! Right in the ear. That's nice. And we still have 24 arrows. Well, 25 arrows. I don't know what we started with, but I know we started with the high 20s, mid 20s. Alright, that's 2 more fur. How much fur do we have? We have 15. We need 5 more fur to make a bed. And once we make a bed, this mission's over. A lot of these missions take me a couple hours to do. Well, not the first few. This is the very first one. So this is the short one. And I'm also, talking and explaining a lot, where if I were just trying to speedrun this thing, it wouldn't be taking this long. Like, I would have my crafting table and a whole bunch of stuff up, and that large deer, there's no way he was at full health. That bow and that arrow does not take down a deer like this from full health. I'm sorry. Let's try it again. Let's see if it does. It does? Okay, maybe level 1 or the first mission. I'm on like mission 6 or 7. It does not take him down in one shot. I will shoot him twice in the head. And nothing happens. Okay, let's make this. And then we put this down. And then he should say, job well done. Head on back. Right?
How you build, that's up to you. So long as you learn the basics, your chances are the same as anyone else. And I get paid.
Alright. So then we interact with this thing. Hit return to station. You can't take anything with you. You start fresh next time. The only thing you can take with you are purple items, which are items that you dropped in with. Okay, cool. So in this mission timer, this is actual time. This isn't 6 days of in-game days. This is 6 days of real time. So they give you plenty of time to do these missions. As long as you don't, like, I don't know how you'd feel that. I don't know. I don't understand either. But that was ICARUS. It's a little older game. It's been out for a couple years now. Very fun. I think this is very underestimated. More people should be playing this or talking about it. Like, I know it's old news. Oh, yeah, it was popular at one time. But, like, games are still popular that aren't even this good that came out before this, you know? So, I think this game needs a little bit more popularity. But, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.